Hello there. Now this is an awesome figure and character. Lots to say about this guy. This is only one Kenobi, only one. And this is Quinlan Vos. Oh, I love Quinlan Vos. I love talking about him. I've got a mate who has hair like him. Joe, if you're watching, this video is for you, my friend. He's just had his hair all chopped off now. But anyway, I used to call him Quinlan. Quinlan, hello Quinlan. But Quinlan Vos is like the Han Solo of the Jedi Order. Unorthodox, a maverick. He does appear in the Clone Wars. I've watched the Clone Wars all the way through, but I think I've either already seen it once, the Quinlan episode, or I've missed it accidentally. But yeah, he's an unorthodox Jedi. He, if you look into him in canon and legends, he's done all sorts of things, flicked and to and from the dark side, had goings on with Ventress, I believe, or Dooku, or somebody like that. Let me know if you've got any stories on Vos, put them down below. But I love him because he's, as they say, the Han Solo of the Jedi Order. My assumption of him is that he is someone they need, you know, in the Clone Wars. If you go back to the Clone Wars animated series by Genndy Tartakovsky, one of the things they say is they're so desperate that they are, you know, they're moving people on, they're recruiting people, they're probably keeping people like him because they just need him on their side at least. When I say about moving people on, Anakin, his trials, he did do trials. They were going to skip them, but he in fact did them when he went on that freaky journey when he had the tattoos on his body. But they're kind of promoting people from Padawan to Jedi Knight level just because they needed the resources. But this guy here, I love the fact he's mentioned in Revenge of the Sith. You're late, you know, Obi-Wan's doing a conference. He says, I'm sorry, Master, no excuse. He says, in short, things are going well, you know, and he says about Master Vos has moved his troops to Boss Pity. Master Vos has moved his troops to Boss Pity. What's wrong? And then he goes on about the chant, the senator. Oh, I'll shut up there. He goes on and talks about something else. But anyway, he is mentioned in Revenge of the Sith. But this is a cardback for the Phantom Menace. Now, this figure has additional value or sentiment to me because this is one of the first modern vintage collection figures I got hold of and opened. This is going way back to the end of 2012. I wasn't even a carded collector then. I was just someone who was getting back into figure collecting because the modern era of figures are brilliant, you know, full articulation and yada yada. And I was in a shop in Liverpool, worlds apart, I believe it was, and I bought myself a Clone Trooper VC85. I think I got myself Barriss Offee, and then I saw this fella and I thought, wow, he looks cool, man. Who is he? And it said Phantom Menace. Obviously, that is undeniable and you can't miss it. And I looked at the card back and I thought, you know, if it wasn't for the image on the card back, I wouldn't have believed he was part of the Phantom Menace because they could have, by all accounts, because he's almost got that expanded universe thing about him. They could have put an animated picture on there, a bit like they have from the card back for Malgus and for Shea Vizsla. They could have done an artistic rendering of him as the character that he is, but no, they actually went for this actor who appears in the background of the Phantom Menace, obviously tied into some sort of comic or story, or maybe this is the first time they selected him and gave him a name. I don't know. It might go before Phantom Menace. You know, like the release of this figure. But there he is. He is a legitimate character in the background on an undercover mission. This is just at the point when Sebulba, our friend Jar Jar Binks eats a frog or something from a trader in the street. Sebulba kicks off on him, and then Chester Sebulba, he did very but chap chow. He comes in and saves getting so muddled up doing with all the names of these characters. Jar Jar, he saves Jar Jar's ass and then they all walk off, but in the background is him. I don't know what he's doing there. I have read that once before, but I've forgotten. Again, if you know that, let me know. I've talked so long with the camera mounted. Let's just go in on stuff. Let's start on the figure, but look at him. How cool is he? This is an unorthodox Jedi, as I say. He's unorthodox because from what I've read and researched about him, he does have female companions, which is not really a desirable thing for a Jedi to do because its attachment is forbidden and all of that. He also wears a blaster, which is so cool. That's the first thing I noticed when I got the figure. In fact, you can see it here. Let's go back onto the card now. There's the blaster right there. Jedis don't normally really use blasters, and they're not necessarily encouraged to do so. Jedi are defensive in tactic or whatever in battle, and that's why the lightsaber is such an appropriate weapon for them to use. If someone shoots at you, you can deflect it back, and you can at least defend yourself from attack. But it's quite funny, looking at Rey in The Rise of Skywalker, you see that she's got a blaster and she's not afraid to use it. Well, that's like the kind of the new blood of Jedi, isn't it? But in this order, you know, run by Yoda and their specific rules and what they expect of the people within their ranks, you know, the fact that this guy carries around a weapon, there it is right there, is highly irregular. And he has a green lightsaber. It's nice that. Do you know what? Look at that. It's funny that. It's so like Qui-Gon's. It's a joke. Not a joke, but you know what I mean? It's very like Qui-Gon Jinn's, but nice lightsaber. Nice braids. He did appear more in the Clone Wars, as you know, but it's nice to at least have here a realistic Quinlan Vos. They could have put him on a Clone Wars card, couldn't they? But they didn't. They went for this Phantom Menace thing. And that brings me to what is wrong with this package here, including the figure. And the figure's incredible. The card back is probably what I would put as the worst card. Sounds bad me saying that. What I mean by that is it's dull, isn't it? It's because it's a blink and you'll miss it character, but that's what I also like about it. The fact that they've been very faithful. They haven't mocked up anything. They've gone for a legit image of where he features in the film. For enough to that end, I'd take my hat off to you, Hasbro Kenner, because it's a legit Quinlan Vos as he appears in Phantom Menace. But the downside of that is it's a very dark card. There's not much going on. It's bleak. You can just see that one little face there. But still, you can't knock. The character is awesome. Quinlan Vos is bad to the bone, mother. You know what I'm saying? I bleeped out the expletive there. Look at him. Awesome. So that's it. That's Quinlan Vos. Please leave any thoughts and comments you have on Quinlan. Let me know about what you know in Legends, canon. But I like him a lot. He's awesome. And this is one of the best figures in the vintage collection. Although I say in the series that I don't really want to focus too much on what the figure can do, I just put them in one pose. I want to talk about the character, show you the card, but I will say this. This figure has got the full ball of wax. It's got ball-jointed hips, which is brilliant. Any figure with ball-jointed hips can do so much in terms of articulation, stance and stuff, and he is a powerful looking Jedi there. Brilliant. A rogue Jedi. Maverick. More so than Qui-Gon. Unorthodox in his tactics, but also it's nice to have him part of the team because obviously he does a good job, man. Awesome. That is Quinlan Vos. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and on the back, this is VC85, by the way, episode 85 of the Vintage Collection Quick Shot series. If you have enjoyed this episode, do give it a thumb up. Follow the rest of the series and follow me on my journey through the entire Vintage Collection. I've been doing it for a year now, and we're on episode 85. 86, I do believe, is Darth Maul, the best figure in the line without question, and an awesome character as well. Thank you for watching. Join me for more. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.